What's the biggest promise your parents ever broke? I was 9 years old when the flood destroyed everything we had. I still remember waking up in the middle of the night to my dad carrying me through knee-deep water. My mum held my little sister Ava close to her chest as we rushed outside. Standing in the rain, we watched our home disappear under the rising water. At least we're together, Mum whispered, wrapping her arms around us. That's what matters. For a while, we stayed with relatives while my parents tried to rebuild our lives. One evening, I overheard them talking after they thought I was asleep. We can't afford all of this, Dad said quietly. There has to be another way, Mum replied. My brother said he could help with one of the kids until we're stable again. No, Mum said immediately. I promised we'd stay together. A few weeks later, they told me we were taking a short trip. We drove to another town and stopped in front of a small house. A man I barely knew stepped outside. This is Uncle Mike, Dad said. You're going to stay here for a little while. I looked at my sister. Is Ava staying too? Mum shook her head. Just you, but only for a short time. We'll come back soon, I promise. I believed her. Days became months, months became years. Every phone call ended the same way. Just a little longer. We're almost ready. Soon, then one day, I learned my parents had another child, a son. I remember staring at the family photo they posted online. Mom, Dad, Ava, and the baby smiling together. Something felt different, like I wasn't part of that picture anymore. When I was 16, I finally called home. Dad answered. We talked for a minute before I asked a question I'd been carrying for years. When am I coming back? The silence on the other end told me everything. We're still working things out, he said. In the background, I could hear laughter. My brother's voice, a family dinner, a life that had moved on without me. I hung up before he could finish. After that, the calls stopped, the birthdays stopped, the promises stopped. But Uncle Mike never stopped showing up. He came to every school event, every birthday, every bad day. Without realizing it, he became the parent who stayed. Then, on my 18th birthday, a letter arrived. Inside was a check and a short note. We hope this helps with your future. Love, Mom and Dad. No explanation, no apology, just money. Last month, I saw pictures from my younger brother's graduation. They looked happy, like the perfect family. And maybe that's what hurt the most. They didn't just break a promise. They built a new life and forgot to save a place for me in it. Sometimes the deepest pain isn't being left behind. It's realizing that the people who promised never to leave eventually stop looking back.